Good afternoon. I did my professional interview with Dr. McCullen, and I asked Ms. McCullen 10 different questions. And the first question that I asked her was, what is your job and title? So Professor McCullen is an assistant professional in the Division of Nursing. And they gave her this title when she got here at WSSU, but most people know you just have to earn that title. Second question is I asked her where she got her degrees. So she got her BSN from here. She got her master's at UNCG, and she got her MHA in 2014, and she is now working on her PhD to finish it. Another question is, can you give me some details of your job? So she was hired here to teach maternity nursing BKE from 2001 to 2010. For the past 2 years, McCullen has held retention classes where she basically tutors student nurses who's taking classes in the nursing field, and basically she just helps them if they have any difficulties in that. So I asked her what's some qualifications that she has to have to work here. So she told me that basically when you get here, you basically have to have a PhD, and you also have to have experiences. So basically when you're teaching, you can give like stories and different stuff. And I noticed that because I have her for my intro class, and I noticed that when she's doing her teaching, she basically like gives us little stories of what she did when she worked in the hospital. I asked Ms. McCullen what were some obstacles that she went through. So basically Ms. McCullen said that she really didn't have no obstacles when she was was asked to work here, because the chancellor at the time, he just called her and asked her, can she teach maternity? And she was like, yeah, I'll teach it. But really, she didn't really have no obstacles to go through. She just got the job. I also asked her what was some unique skills for her profession. She said you have to think critically, have compassion, know how to be honest, very fair, trustworthy, and non-judgmental. And I asked her why did she choose this field? So first, Ms. McCullen, she wanted to be an interpreter, but there was no black people in that field. So she then changed and she wanted to be a lawyer, but she didn't really think, she was like, I don't want to do that. So then she was an LPN. She had children, so she did her LPN, and people told her that she cared for people and all that. So they was like, you need to go back and get your nursing degree. So she did that, and she followed in her mother's footsteps, who is deceased now, but she followed in her mother's footsteps to be in the operating room. And I asked Ms. McCullen what was her plans for the future. She stated that her birthday is coming up, and she doesn't have to work. She has traveled all around the United States, and she's living her best life. And she does board reviews, and people still call her. So even if she didn't work here, people would still be calling her to do board reviews, and she thanks God for still giving her the chance for still having her mind, so she can help people with her board reviews. Well, with board reviews. And my last question I asked her was, in the medical field, was it all that you thought it was today? She said in maternity it was. She thinks from a maternity standpoint that they have made many strides on women's health. She does feel that opioids have preyed on young and old people. She stated that they knew that opioids was addictive and dangerous. So why did it take them so long for them to find out that it was killing people? Why did it take so long now for them to say, oh, well, it's killing people, so we need to like pipe down on it? In my reflection, what I learned about Professor McCullen is that she is so motivated and determined to do anything that she puts her mind to. Honestly, I want to follow right in her footsteps, just like she did with her own mother. I hope that Professor McCullen achieves her PhD so that she can rest after that. Just by interviewing her, I've seen how warm and down to earth she was. She really motivates me to finish my BSN at WSSU. And thank you.